just ready to rock and roll.
It's good.
Attaboy, Dash.
Just keep it going. Just don't trip over the wires, Dash.
Yeah, I bought the whatever lawnmower and or not the lawnmower. I did get a new lawnmower this week though too.
Electric?
No. I don't believe in that for real tools.
No, lawnmower's way better electric.
I don't think so. I like the roar of a lawnmower.
No, you're wrong.
I don't think I am. I
think I have more lawn mowing experience than you.
You don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Did you have a landscaping business?
I did not.
All right.
But I didn't know. I mowed every. You could say I did, but not according to the government.
Did you mow 10 lawns a week? No, you have to think about it. The answer
No,
is
I don't
no.
think I did. I think I mowed like 4 to 5 lawns a week.
I don't believe you.
But I'll give you a story.
You always
My
have a
neighbor.
story.
My neighbor. Okay, this is my neighbor who.
What's your neighbor's?
If my brothers
what's your
ever listen
neighbor's
to this,
name?
if my brothers listen to this, Lee Jensen, he was a Pleasant Grove.
Tag Court's brothers. Sam?
Yeah, no, Lee Jensen was he was in the PG city government. I think he ran for. He's in our neighborhood
That
forever.
means Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant
for
Grove.
Most of you who aren't from Utah. Just a Mormon town. Just a humble Mormon town.
Used to be
It's not humble anymore.
No, it used to be
Bunch
the greatest.
of cocky idiots.
Used to be the greatest place ever.
Vikings suck. 3 down.
What high school did you go to?
Weber High.
Weber High. Yeah, I don't even know anything about Weber High. That's how important they are.
Well, we'd kick your ass at golf and wrestling, that's for sure. Yeah,
we're not going to turn this into this type of podcast or
mean,
video, but
we only won state in wrestling every year I was there in 5A. So, I don't know, only the top. Weird.
we win wrestling in state every single year in 6A.
You weren't 6A back then. There wasn't 6A when we were in school.
Pleasant Grove is the greatest wrestling high school in the history of the state.
I don't know if I believe that.
It's not that subjective.
Lone Peak is probably better than you guys now.
Wrestling?
Yeah, you see all the guys they just
They're
sent
terrible at wrestling.
to D1 schools?
In wrestling?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about they're not a good
Apparently
wrestling
you don't
school.
follow wrestling. Your
Only college
objective
wrestling.
statement is subjective.
I follow a lot of college wrestling. I have a nephew that wrestles at West Virginia right now.
Mountaineers.
He's
All right, you're telling a story about landscaping.
no, so I haven't mowed the same quantity of lawns you have, but the lawns that I were mowing were gigantic.
Oh, so we're going square footage game now.
Yeah, I mean my parents' house was 1.5 acres, and I mowed it all by hand with a Honda push mower that the auto walk feature was broken on.
So really you mowed it by foot.
Could say that.
Yeah.
So I take my lawnmower over to Lee Jensen's house, who's our neighbor.
Tag the brothers.
I charged him $20 a lawn mow. It'd probably take me roughly 2.5 hours to mow his lawn. And
$7 an hour.
I'm mowing his lawn, and my lawnmower sucks. And so I was like, Lee, he's got this brand new Honda lawnmower in his garage, and I asked him, I was like, hey, can I use your lawnmower? And he's like, yeah, you can, but I'm going to have to pay for the gas and stuff, so I can only pay you $14 if you use my lawnmower. And I was like 12.
You didn't negotiate.
I didn't know how to negotiate. I just accepted it.
You're like, I'll use my gas.
So I got so Lee, and this is not, he's a great dude.
No,
okay?
Lee sucks.
No, Lee was awesome.
No.
Lee's amazing.
I'm with the brothers.
I freaking love Lee. No, Lee, they all love Lee.
Okay.
Lee's like my one of my brother's best friends. It's his dad. We love Lee. Lee would have loved Buffed. Would have. Lee would have loved what we were doing with Buffed. He would have thought it was amazing. But he would come out and he would suntan in a Speedo while I was mowing his lawn. And he'd come out
Did he went to popsicles?
No, he didn't.
Did he ask you to get popsicles
no,
in the
there was
basement?
nothing going on. That's why I was prefacing with how much we like Lee. But then he went to Europe, and I've never been to Europe, so I can't verify this story.
Hand up.
Okay, Do they let the grass grow around the trees? So there's the grass like tall around the trees?
I mean, maybe in like Italy.
His wife was from Denmark, and he said it was like a Denmark thing.
Maybe.
So
I've never
he
been to
let the
Denmark.
grass grow super long in between his trees, and his neighbors were all pissed. And one time I was mowing the lawn, and the neighbor came over and was like, "Hey, Court, let me see that lawnmower real quick." And I was under strict orders to not mow around in between the trees. And his neighbor takes the lawnmower, mows the whole thing down.
You got double scapegoated.
He
You
never
got
said anything.
scapegoated out of gas. You got.
He never
scapegoated.
said anything to me about it, but while it was happening, I was like, my 12-year-old brain was just like, I'm gonna die. Thanks for that. Now a guy in a Speedo's gonna kill me. I was pretty nervous, but came home, didn't say a word about it, and
Well, we got it from his Denmark wife, so
yeah,
he had to
Pia.
take one on the chin.
Incredible people. They were the best.
Good caveat.
But it was funny.
Remember when we got scammed?
I want to hear about you got scammed in your landscaping business.
Who did we get scammed by?
That neighbor was like, he didn't live there. He like lived next to the house. But it was like this tall. The grass, like, I'll pay you guys after we started doing it. Took us like 3 hours. He never paid us. There's no one home.
I don't remember that. Shromar.
By Bonner.
Sanmar. That was our names
Sanmar?
combined. That was our landscaping business.
Sandmar Landscaping.
Landscaping Services LLC.
How LLC registered?
No.
Okay. You guys pay taxes on that?
What's the statute of limitations? Oh, 16 to 19?
Yeah, probably passed it.
Yeah, we're probably past it. No. Actually, maybe.
No, Marcus, no shot.
Marcus
You
did
might
it,
have paid on your side.
but I feel like I always had to owe money to our freaking accountant. So maybe my
you
dad.
guys had an accountant?
My dad did.
Oh, you would file with your dad's accountant.
Maybe my dad was just making me pay a portion of what he owed.
Say it's
The
on
sun tax.
It's $300, $150 for you, $150 for me. You're over there like, I didn't even pay taxes. Oh, that's funny.
Well, let's
So-
talk about Todd now, I guess. Going from Lee to Todd. That's it.
Todd is he your dad?
It's my dad, the father.
Todd's a good father name.
1D though.
Really?
Yep.
It's Todd with 1D?
Mm-hmm.
Single D Todd, huh?
Yep.
Do you know Bill Walton passed away this week?
I did.
He used to introduce himself as Bill with 2 L's.
Yeah.
He's the greatest.
He was the greatest.
He was the absolute greatest thing ever.
A lot of psychedelics in that man.
He would have loved Buffed.
He would have. That's 2 for 2.
We
Who's a dead person that wouldn't love Buffed?
I think we really missed the boat there, honestly, with the Bill Walton style. I mean, I don't know why we didn't send him the care package of the century.
It's a hard man to get a hold of, I'd imagine.
No social medias either. Tough to turn that into any opportunity.
Unless he had it on air, you know.
Bill Pash, if he was working with Bill Walton while he was buffed up, can you imagine? He would have been off the rails.
He already was. He for sure microdosed before every game. No
For
questions.
sure.
Who knows what
Hilarious.
planet he was on most of the time.
I honestly want to go back to your landscaping business.
All right.
How did you start it?
Well, my parents' restaurant closed down, so my parents were super poor.
Hmm.
So my dad said, well, you got to start paying for things, so I'm going to create a landscaping business for you.
Oh, so he made it.
He made it. I thought Dash just fell down the stairs.
Me too. He pulled the plug.
And then he drove us around for like 3 months. Worst 3 months of my life.
Why?
Marcus?
Because like for you to get business?
No. He dropped us off at location because I was only 15 still.
You were 15 and how old were you? 14?
It's 13 months apart.
Almost Irish twins.
Almost. There's a lot of almosts in our family.
I'd like to know some more almosts.
So yeah. So it's Saturday up at like 7 a.m. Loading up the trailer.
How did you get the clients?
We adopted them from a neighbor who we took on the clients he hated.
So he had a landscaping business.
Yeah.
Why were they clients that he hated?
Because it was for a realtor that was super cheap and super anal. So it was all of his rental properties.
Oh, so would he get mad at you guys?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. Not edging. Taking up too much. The grass is too long. Like, yeah, you know, we're mowing it at the right height here.
Yeah, listen, brother, I got a 21-inch. This thing's a 1974 Honda, okay?
We actually had a brand new mower. Our
You bought a
equipment was
brand new
good.
one?
Yeah. Well, you know, after,
Were you mulching
after
or
a few
bagging?
months after we were on the first one.
Mulching or bagging?
We were baggers, right? We'd bag most of it
So you'd
into garbage bags that
that's
would then
and
throw
then you'd put on your trailer?
in the back of the Trooper. Nope, technically we didn't have a trailer.
The Nissan Trooper?
Nope, a Zuzu.
That's right, the Zuzu Trooper.
So we had like
We had one of those.
We had one of those luggage carriers.
Yeah.
And so it'd be on the trailer hitch in the back. So we'd put the lawnmower on there. One time, I don't know who. Blame it on Marcus.
If it wasn't you, there's only one other person.
We put the mower on the back,
Okay.
towards the back where the exhaust pipe was, so it melted the wheel. Because they're all plastic back then, you know. So we melted the wheel and had to go find another one. Oh, good times. Good learning.
What were you
lessons.
charging? Like, what was a regular yard?
Like 25 yards of the lawn. No,
25
but then
bucks
we
a
did a
yard?
fourplex and it was the same price.
$25 for the fourplex.
Yeah. But that's probably the quickest one because it's all just square. It's all
Yeah.
just squares.
That's fair. That's fair.
A lot more edging on that one though, because they had trees and old hanging clothes. What do you call those things? The clotheslines.
Yeah,
know?
clotheslines. My dad was the most anal yard person ever.
Dads are anal.
And
You think our dads have ever done anal?
no, but I've got
I don't
the
want to go.
funniest.
I don't want to go down that route. That was. Just stick it. Here. Don't stick it there. Stick here. Don't post.
Todd
that.
with 1D. Todd with 1D.
Oh, younger brothers are getting. I'm even blushing.
Listen here, Todd
might
with
have
1D.
pushed- that might
if
have
it gets
pushed the line for
posted, it
me.
was your sons. Getting back at you for creating a
slave labor.
landscaping business. Were you paying Todd with 1D any royalties?
Probably. He managed all our bank accounts, so who knows where money went. You know?
How much were you on a salary? Were you on
No. We'd just split it 50-50.
what you would receive from your dad?
Yeah.
So whatever your dad didn't take, you guys would split 50-50?
Yeah. It was like $600 or $700 a month.
It's not bad.
It wasn't bad.
Greatest job I ever had in my life was umpiring RMSBB, Rocky Mountain School of Baseball. $400 a Saturday. You show up at 8 a.m. You'd umpire till 5 or 6 p.m.
I bet you've got a story. How many parents did you try to fight?
I can only remember one time when I actually yelled at a parent.
You turned around and yelled?
Well, they weren't even
Took the
yelling.
mask up?
Yeah, they weren't even yelling at me though. They were yelling. His son was catching, and he's just screaming at his son the whole game. Too much PTSD in this brain. And I turned around and I was like, "Hey, you shut up! You don't talk to your son like that. You say another word, I'm gonna kick you out of this game."
Did he respect you?
He didn't say another word. So
Good. And then his son paid for it later. Probably got
no
beat.
doubt. Poor kid. I've been there. Not the beat part, but I've had moments where my dad, I got a nice little 1 hour long talking to on my way home from a tournament where I flew out.
My first year ever playing football,
Yeah.
5 years old,
I thought, okay.
I was playing with 7 and 8 year olds
Okay.
because they didn't have a team that young.
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, who makes their kid play football at 5 years old?
Todd with 1D. That's it.
Todd with 1D. And our coach would literally beat his kid up every single practice. It was the most traumatizing thing outside
my
of getting
gosh,
run over by
what?
8-year-olds. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember one time he spun him around. Okay, so a little more context. Where we used to play or practice football is a massive park. It's called Oak Lawn Park.
Okay.
There's like 4 different fields, so it's massive. Baseball diamonds all over. Anyway.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, surrounding Oak Lawn are like trees, massive trees. So one time, remember the coach spun around like he was shot putting and just threw his son into the trees, and it's notorious for having poison ivy all throughout the trees.
Oh my God.
So the kid,
It's not funny.
so the kid got poison ivy because his dad threw him down the hill into the trees.
Oh, man.
And it was like every practice he would kick his butt. He'd yell at him pretty much all practice.
Oh, that hurts.
He didn't coach us. Well,
He
no, he
didn't
coached
coach
for
the
a
rest
couple
of the
more.
team?
He coached the next few years.
Oh man, that's brutal to listen to.
And then his son, I think he went to Wyoming and played football or wrestled. Then he became like a UFC fighter for a little bit.
So you're saying it worked
Oh, but then he got kicked off the team. in
off
high
the
school.
Wyoming, off the high school team for fighting?
Yeah. Punched a kid in the jaw after a rough loss.
Can't
I think
imagine where
we
he
lost
learned
to
that.
Lone Peak.
Weber?
We had a tough loss to
What
Lone
year
Peak.
was that?
03.
You were in high school in 03?
Or no, 04. 04.
This high school?
Yeah.
You were in high school in 03?
Yeah. No, 04. I corrected. 04, 05, 06.
Gosh, you're old.
You were in high school like 4 years later.
Yeah. 09, 10, and 11.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Point stands. 5 years.
It's pretty old. Do you ever think about how old you're getting?
Yeah.
Make you sad?
Every day.
You have an 8-year-old son over there.
No, he's
6.
5.
5.
You
Oh, yeah,
wanna
he's the
come-
same age
You
as
want to come
Jane.
say hi? Nope. All right.
Yeah, he's the same age as Jane. I have a 5-year-old daughter. You have a 5-year-old son. Turn 6 pretty soon. Dash, what do you want for your birthday? He's
You
correct. I don't know. I've never known.
Ooh.
You want to tell me in my ear?
He's got a secret.
Tell Uncle Marcus.
Go to the microphone and say it.
Yeah, right here.
No one will hear if you say it. Did that mic.
Whisper it.
It's a bucket of dinosaurs.
You hear that?
What'd he say?
He gives him one of these. Dash, should I tell the microphone or no?
No.
I'm sworn to secrecy here. I'm not going to give it up. Yeah, I would say pretty attainable though. It's a good That's a good wish. I think Jane he's gonna get a lot of stuff on his birthday.
We don't do presents, Cameron.
You don't do any
What
presents?
do we do? What do we do on birthdays? Cakeys? No.
Cakes. Cake. You don't do cake on birthdays?
Go to the microphone.
Here, come over here and say. Okay. It's a man who knows what he wants.
He wants a cake. Get the kid a cake.
We do yes days. Remember? Yeah, I guess sometimes there's cake.
I mean, if he says, "Can we go get cake?" What do you have to say?
Is it his yes day?
It's a yes. day.
Yes.
He says, hypothetically speaking, because none of us know what he wants, he's like, "Dad, I need a bucket of dinosaurs." What do you say?
I said, is that your one gift?
Yes.
Is that your one gift?
I don't. I didn't say it. I said hypothetically speaking, Dash. I said in a world where anything could happen, I just pulled something out. I didn't say it. No. That's what you told me? I didn't know that.
You whispered it into this.
I didn't hear. I just was thinking of things you like.
Oh, he's giving you the look.
He's got a lot of looks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the many looks of Dash.
He's got him. Hey, give him. Come over here real quick. Come over here. Don't hit the camera.
He's giving a lot of eyebrow raises. A
No,
lot of
I want you to come do the single eyebrow in the camera.
Yeah, do it. In this camera. Go by your dad.
It's a lot of smolders. It's a lot of single eyebrows over
Okay,
here.
turn and face that camera. No, that one. By
He's
Uncle
doing it.
Marcus.
He's doing it.
No, over there, that one. Okay,
Yes,
do the single eyebrow. You got it?
he was doing it as he was sinking into your body. Don't do it to me.
Say, can you smell what the Dash is cooking? Oh,
Why?
okay.
Do you know who said that? Do you ever watch WWE?
I did say it. You're right. I
You
didn't make it
smell
up.
what the Rock's cooking. Dash, you ever watch the WWE?
Nope.
I feel like that's something that would be
we like to watch real acting, you know?
I feel like that is real acting.
Something.
It's real. It's not real wrestling. It's real acting.
Remember when Diamond Dallas Page teamed up with Karl Malone against Dennis Rodman and Triple H?
I mean, I've seen the videos, but I was again, dude. You went to high school in 2005. I don't know these. I don't remember these things.
You would have
I
been in
don't
junior
care.
high, wouldn't you?
No way. That would have been in like 1996.
99.
In 99, I was 7.
You have older brothers.
We watched a ton of WWE.
See? You probably did watch it. You just don't
The
remember.
Mankind is the greatest WWE character of all time.
The Mankind.
Hmm
Better than The Undertaker?
More than anything in the world. The Mankind, he would take his sock off.
What about Sting?
No, do you remember this? Do you remember what the Mankind would do? He would take his sock off his foot.
Put in someone's
He would
mouth?
put it into his hand, and he would do the sock puppet, and he would pin the people up into the rope so they're like this, and then he would take the sock puppet and he would shove it down their throat. it was amazing.
Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
Dash, you could consider doing that.
That's just blocking the mic, by the way. So you're probably gonna need
Oh.
to say anything too far.
Never thought about doing the sock puppet to any of your friends when they take your dinosaur bucket?
Go give Court the claw.
No.
Okay.
Is that the leg claw?
It's the claw.
The clock can go anywhere.
The claw can go anywhere, he said. Yeet? Is that what the kids are saying these days?
That's what the Dash is saying. He eats all over. Go yeet Court.
What's the craziest thing you've ever yeeted?
A basketball at someone?
Ooh.
Yeah, I tricked someone. I was like, someone's behind you, and I floated and hided.
Did they turn around?
Yeah, no, wait. Who did that?
Who yeeted that at me? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Did you yell yeet when you did it?
Say yeet!
And then I was behind him now, and I kicked him in the butt.
That's pretty good. It's a
We
good
might need to
yeet.
talk to your dad about some of these things.
No, you go. Yeah,
Go ahead and yeet people.
you yeet him. All right, you want to go back over there? You done?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stay with you.
All right. I'm gonna hang out.
It's very much I understand everything that's happening here. Jane is. It's basically the exact same thing on a conference call.
Mm.
Molly's a little different. She's got the flame. Came out of my office yesterday in the house, and she looks at me, and her face gets all pissed off. She goes, "You don't come out of the office."
Did you say yes, ma'am?
It's like, I don't know what I said. Probably said something.
Ooh, nice. All right, what do you want to talk about, Dash?
Nothing.
You want to show your grasshoppers? Okay, go get your grasshoppers.
You brought grasshoppers?
Yeah.
Real ones?
They're hurt.
They're hurt?
Yeah, I think they ate the pest control stuff.
Are they dead?
They're close.
How are you gonna teach them about it?
He knows.
Just death.
He knows the circle. Hey, Dash, you know the circle of life, right? Yeah, see?
What's the circle of life?
You didn't know. 'cause
Yeah,
you didn't know.
Yeah, you already know, dude.
Can I see
All right,
these?
let's see it.
Oh, we're getting them out.
Bring the mic down a little bit so I can see.
I'm not gonna lie. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
These things don't jump anymore.
they don't jump anymore. I don't know if that's good or
Number
bad.
one,
How's he doing? What's his name?
you don't need to care. He has a broken leg.
He's a broken
He's
leg?
missing
Yeah.
some legs.
What happened to him?
Like I bit his wig off.
A bird.
Yeah, I saw it.
A
A
bird.
bird.
Oh, you
Birds
rescued
like
him
a-
from the outside.
Have you ever watched Ants?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much that story.
Like,
So
like marauder ants.
Do you know marauder ants?
I don't know marauder ants. Teach me about them.
Tell us about marauder ants.
I mean, marauder ants, them have 10 big ants, and then them fight everything in their path.
They fight everything in their path.
Yeah, like a scorpion.
Do you think that marauder ants? What would happen if they ate some buffed?
I don't care. Someone just dig into the buff and probably bring it to them, like home for the queen to eat.
Oh.
Then what happens when the
weird.
queen eats it?
It's probably gonna say, "Get some more buffed for me."
Say, get buffed.
We almost
Don't
got it.
really care.
We don't. I don't really care. That's my favorite thing he says. What do you care about? Do you care about your grasshopper?
Yeah.
You wanted to feed it to his geckos.
No, I wanted to find a real one. Is this normal dead and put in the gecko tank?
That was normal dead?
Yeah.
That was already dead?
No?
Oh, live.
Yeah.
You want to put a live one in your gecko tank, but not that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be so sad because there's like 4 in here.
There are 4 in there, or there were 4 in there?
There's 4 in there.
Are they all doing okay?
Yeah.
We got some raspberries.
So there's only. Where'd you find these?
At my house.
Just in the yard?
Yeah.
Captivated.
He catches bugs and lizards all the time.
Yeah, I catch like 5 lizards before.
What'd you do with them?
I just eat them at the wall,
Can't eat them at the wall.
and then
That kills them.
even I put some in the mud.
There you go.
That's a good. That's
Bury them?
No,
All right.
I just put it in the mud, and then I put water on them.
Oh.
And then was freaking out. Them just ran out and went on the wall into another neighbor's yard because them was so scared of me.
because them were so scared of
You
me.
ever seen Toy Story? He's like little Andy, but with animals, apparently.
Maybe like
Oh,
Sid.
Sid.
I was gonna say probably a little bit closer to Sid.
Actually, it's probably more like Andy. He probably just wants to write his name on there.
Have you
for
seen
the-
Have you seen the Meat Canyon?
Meat?
Meat Canyon?
No.
You've seen it, right? You guys have seen Meat Canyon? What?
Oh, is Grasshopper?
He
house?
does the
Place in the
skits. He does like animated skits on YouTube. You've never seen them?
Have you seen Meat Canyon?
No, he's definitely not seen it, and he just needs to stay far away from it. Okay? No, Meat Canyon is this. They did a skit for Toy Story where Andy comes in after college, just to be like the very end before he gives them away, and he lines up all the toys.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And then use them out the window.
No. Although that would have been nicer. He lines them all up and he has a hammer. And he picks up Woody and he says, "Woody, I want you to talk to me, Woody." And Woody stands there all lampoons like this. And he goes, "I know you're alive, Woody. I need you to talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I'm going to take out each of your friends one by one, Woody." And then Woody doesn't talk, and he takes Mr. Potato Head, and he smashes him with the hammer. And with every toy, he gets a little bit more insane. He's like, "I want you to talk, Woody." And then eventually Woody sees enough of his friends suffer this fate. And he looks at Andy and says, "Andy?" And Andy stops, and he's like, "I knew it. I knew you were alive. I knew it." And then Woody goes up to him, and he touches his face, and he says, "Andy, you have cancer, Andy." And he goes, What? He goes, "When we reveal ourselves to humans, they get cancer, Andy." And then Andy's nose starts to bleed. And that is the Meat Canyon skit of Andy not living too much longer after he wants to know that his toys are alive.
Did that story make you feel good, Dash?
Probably.
Yeah, probably, maybe not.
Probably, and you smash your nose, you are dead. Because you breathe with your nose.
Yep, you breathe with your nose.
Science.
It's got you there. Don't smash your nose.
Science. So now everyone who listen, we're gonna get a lot of people to go watch Meat Canyon skits.
Click on the link.
It's not what I do.
This
I don't
is
just
an affiliate link.
I don't just watch Meat Canyon skits. Okay, sometimes they show up on my TikTok. They're insane. They're all insane. They're all like that. There's a guy, actually that Meat Canyon, that skit comes from a dude who came up with that idea in his car and filmed himself just on a TikTok doing
really?
it. That went viral, and then him and Meat Canyon got together and made the skit. And it's like, there's a Garfield one that would make your skin crawl. There's a Mr. Beast one. Although I don't remember the Mr. Beast one at all. I just remember it being crazy.
Do you know who I wish we still had?
Who?
Whitest kids you know.
Oh,
They were so ahead of their time.
they would be the biggest YouTube channel on earth.
I mean, I don't think they'd be bigger than Mr. Beast, but
You're probably right. They couldn't appeal to children.
they'd probably be on Netflix.
They'd have a Netflix. From a skit show standpoint, they would be just like, I think you should
Shane
leave.
Gillis. Do you think you should leave?
Yeah, they would be that big. What's your favorite Whitest Kids You Know skit?
Oh, the Malk for sure.
Still amazing.
I just love when you brought up Garfield. That's where my mind went because he puts the cat in the oven at the end.
Yeah, I'm going.
He's like,
Okay.
that's too far. And then it shows him closing the oven.
Yes.
Or no, he's like, that's too dark.
Oh, that's yeah. He goes, what,
That's
dude, that's
dark.
way too dark. And he's putting the cat in the oven. The best Whitest Kids You Know skit I've
Sorry,
ever
Dad.
seen.
Sorry, Dad. My white friend.
Yeah.
Donovan. Can you guys please be quiet in here?
Sorry, Dad. White friends. They were even ahead of their time with stuff like that.
Yeah.
That stuff plays now. There's the best Whitest Kids You Know skit I've ever heard
People
is the
love
guy who is
racism.
starving for attention. Have you seen that one?
I've seen them all.
And he's screaming on the stage, "Look at me!" He's screaming at his friends,
yeah.
and none of them will look at him. And he hangs himself.
I'm going to hang myself.
I will do it. And then they're like, "Don't look at him. He just wants the attention." And then no one looks at him. And they all go silent. And he's like, "See, I told you if we just ignored him, he would find his way out of it." And then they turn around and he's just hanging there. Oh my gosh. It would do well today.
They would. They would. R.I.P.
They all, with the main guy? Recently? I thought it was a long time ago.
The Julian guy, right?
Yeah, with the long hair. I mean, kind of like the style of hair you have. Is that where you got the idea?
Yeah.
Nice.
R.I.P.
Son, you've had a lot of hairstyles over the years.
Not really.
What's your favorite?
I haven't.
You have.
I don't know.
You bleached your hair.
Yeah, but it's still the same hairstyle. It's always been like up in the front.
No. You buzzed it that one time when you bleached it, didn't you?
No.
It's long now. What's the
It's
plan?
long. I don't know.
Ponytail?
Yeah, eventually.
Are you gonna keep it growing it out long? Dash, how long should your dad grow his hair out?
Probably 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
That's probably gonna reach up there.
Yeah, I gotta go to the ceiling.
Use it as
A prop.
use it to be able to climb on.
Yeah.
And then someone's
Is the
gonna-
plan just to grow it out as long as you want?
At night,
Yeah.
Do you have a plan, or is it just you're growing it out?
At
No
night,
plan.
your
You gonna
hair
bleach
is
it?
trapped.
No.
I only have one request. Turn the TikTok camera on. You ready for this? Grown men past the age of 18. Everyone's confused. There's 3 cameras. Once you've gone past the age of 18, if you do that hair that's like Dash's hair. When you shave this and you do the long mohawk past the age of 18, I'm out on you. I'm sorry.
Might have to do it for a day then.
No, it's a terrible.
I might do it for a day.
Listen, I even struggle saying this because a couple of my favorite people in this world have either currently have it or have had the hairstyle. It's so bad. It is so bad. Please.
They
Your
just wanna-
children look up to you.
They just want to wreck some shit, you know? That's what that haircut says. I want to wreck some shit. but
No, that haircut
responsibly.
screams,
They
gosh, I just wish I was 17 again.
What kind of car do they normally drive? Like a Corolla?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like it goes toward
Tacoma.
a car.
Tacoma?
I feel like it's more like,
I feel like the
I really don't want to
Toyota-
finish these sentences
I
because the
feel
people
like-
know that I'm talking about very specific. I know a lot of these people. I see a lot of them walking around. In fact, we have some in offices that I currently go to pretty frequently. We have some salespeople who we are telling, you cannot present yourself like this. You look like an idiot. Maybe in nicer terms where HR would be like more okay with it, but it's like this.
HR is probably the most useless
Oh
department.
my gosh, by a mile. Buffed Energy.
No
We'll never
HR.
have an HR. You want to work for us? We don't have HR. We'll never have HR. That's a promise.
Until the government makes us have it. And
Does the
then
government
we'll say,
make you have HR?
Then we'll say, fine, we're moving to Costa Rica.
Does the government enforce HR departments?
No, but it just helps keep you compliant.
Yeah, but you could be. You could just. Why don't you just? What's the point in having a law firm? They'll keep you compliant.
People like to do things to their secretaries, you know? Marcus, what's
What
your
kind of things are
secretary
we
name?
talking about?
What's your secretary's name? Ron?
Todd with 1D.
Real name's Larry.
Plot twist.
I don't want to drop the ball.
Larry?
But he goes by Todd.
What? Larry. Todd Larry. Is it his middle name?
Yeah.
Which one? Todd or Larry?
Todd.
Todd with 1D is his middle name.
Yeah.
Larry with 2 R's.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was born and raised in Michigan, not Utah. If it was Utah, it probably would have been Larie.
Yeah.
And then if you-
Lari.
And then if you went French, it'd be Laurie.
Lawi. Lawi, Lawi. It's a very nice to have you here with us, Lawi.
Where did that accent come from?
That's French.
I know, it's good.
Um,
You sound like Sebastian.
that's probably where it came from. No, but Sebastian.
Oh no, who's the
he's
French
Jamaican.
guy?
He's Jamaican,
Oh yeah,
right?
who's the French one?
Oh, it's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, Candlestick.
The candlestick. Oh, where are you going, Nash? You just had to touch it. Make sure it's real. Is it real? I have an idea. What if we put your grasshoppers in that? That's like a natural habitat for them.
Oh, don't just get themselves down.
They can just yeet themselves down?
Yeah, they'll go like, I'm gonna be stuck here. Yeet.
Just need to get this kid mic'd up all the time.
We have to break this off and put it on the ground and now grasshoppers can live.
No, what if they just lived on the side of a wall, though?
Please take care of that production.
No one is like, go. I need to not get on anymore.
No, I don't.
Wherever it goes? No.
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 you're
I
good.
like to just jump on this plant and win.
True.
I honestly, hey Dash, don't you think this room right here is a pretty good habitat for the grasshoppers?
Yeah, don't stop.
I think they'd freaking love it, dude.
They'd die, huh?
What if we put some buff
There's
out
no
for 'em to eat?
dirt. There's no grass.
We should put some of these trees in here and then them can live.
Look at that right there. That's a tree. Look at there's another plant. There's another plant.
Say, we don't have. Say, they don't need fake trees.
Yeah, them don't need any fake trees. Or them can't eat, not do anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not doing great. Do grasshoppers nap on their sides?
I think they do.
They could.
He's the bug whisperer.
Let's see. Do grasshoppers nap on their sides?
take a gander while you're looking that up?
It says yes.
The details are inconclusive, but there's not a lot of content on the internet that say that grasshoppers sleep on their sides.
Oh no, these all look not.
Probably in the mud.
This
In
one's
the mud.
shaking.
And the
This
mud
one's
on
leg
the
is
sides.
shaking.
I think they're unalived.
I think, yeah. I don't know if they're alive, dude.
I touched all of them, and then I freaked it out so bad. I thought I was going to kill them.
Were you gonna kill him?
No.
All right, good.
I don't think they had a choice. I think that they're just not there anymore.
Can we throw in a grasshopper tribute right here?
For our, what are their names? There's 4 of them, Dash. What are their names?
One is Noodle.
Noodle.
Yeah.
Okay, noodle.
One is called Flying.
Flying.
One is Flying.
Okay, noodle and flying. Flying noodle.
And one is called
Can I name one?
No.
It's gonna name him. It's gonna name him Butt.
No.
Okay. Okay, keep going.
One is named Prancy's.
Prancies.
Yeah.
Flying noodle Prancies. Okay.
And one is named House.
House. R.I.P.
Have you ever heard the song Brick House?
Breaky House.
I'm a brick house.
I haven't heard that song. Who sings that?
What? It's an old song.
Really?
Isn't it Michael Jackson? No, that's not. I don't know.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. Never
Oh,
heard
Ever
it.
played the Brick House song?
As their tribute.
As their tribute. There we go.
Our
Since we do
4
have
Am I
Flying Noodle. What was that?
Flying, Noodle, Prancies, and House.
Prancies. Okay.
Good thing they in their brand new RV house. How long have they been in here?
He got him right when we were leaving.
3 hours.
Just a few hours.
Lived a good life. Traveled further than most grasshoppers do in their life.
Even I catch the live one and then I put in my grass. Yes.
All right.
Well, these poor guys. They
You know. Yep.
Ask Dash about the lizard he found in the driveway the other week.
Oh, did you find a lizard on the driveway that Uncle Marcus ran over?
Yeah.
Say what's up, Uncle Marcus.
What's up?
What did he find?
Say you not know how to drive, bro?
Yeah, you don't know how to drive. Because you post the look on the ground before you drive.
Fart?
Mm-mm.
No, me too.
Who fart? Smells like broccoli.
Maybe over there.
There's 4 dead grasshoppers. Maybe it's their odor starting to come out.
No one smells the broccoli.
Bobby done pooped in there.
Marcus, you rip a fat one over there? Running over lizards and ripping broccoli farts?
Running over lizards. Was it just
Probably your car
How'd
got
you-
some in there, and then it got into here,
It's a good point.
and then the plants catched it some
The prince?
plants.
The plants catched
Some,
the fart.
yeah, like from that, and then someone in there, and them got hit more.
Hey, do you realize your grasshoppers are covering up our revolutionary pump powder?
I don't care.
Well, maybe the people watching this video do. Oh, boom! That guy's eating a sword.
Dash, have you tried pump powder yet?
Char wanted some.
Did you let her try it?
No. Said you're gonna itch.
I'd let Jane try it. Not a full scoop. I
A
mean,
sip?
that'd be crazy. Yeah. She steals my buffed all the time, actually.
That's why your kids are up till 11 p.m.
Wish I could do something about it. You can't.
Maybe don't leave your buff laying around.
I don't know.
CPS, tag CPS in this clip, please.
I just don't care that much.
We should start doing stuff like that.
Tag-
Tagging government agencies.
At FBI.
At FTC, is this compliant?
Yeah. If you drink pump powder, you will lose 25 pounds in the first week.
Maybe
Bobby,
maybe
in a whole
27.
bucket of it you can drink, and then you don't feel very good. Because there's no water with it.
But there was a bucket that you drank it from.
Or were you just eating powder?
Or were you just yeeting powder?
Yeah.
You ever yeeted some powder?
You just get it and dump it in your mouth. And
Let's
there's
see.
no water with
Open your mouth. Let's see.
it. No.
Let's see how it's done. Did you get some powder in there? Oh. Now say get buffed.
Get buffed. Yeet.